Hi there, everybody. This is Lee, and I'm talking about Virginia and voting. I've mentioned before in the past about Terry McAuliffe, former Clinton campaign fundraiser and operative who became governor. So he is viewed as a controversial figure, and it doesn't help that he's been investigated. He's been the subject of FBI investigation. Regardless, he is on the right side of history in one regard, maybe for controversial reasons. But the issue is, despite the motivation or the agenda behind it, Terry McAuliffe was on the right side of history in one regard. He wanted to restore voting rights to ex felons who had paid their debt to society. And he received backlash from the Republican Party in the state of Virginia, and somewhat from Judicial Watch as well. But it looks like there are other forms of voting reforms that are occurring in Virginia, and hopefully the people of Virginia will see that if someone has paid their debt to society and they have been released and they're citizens again and they're paying taxes to the state of Virginia and to the federal government, they should be allowed to vote. It's not fair to tax them without representation. No one else would accept that, and they should not have to be put in that situation. On the right side of history is to restore voting rights to people who have paid their debt to society. They are no longer under custody of the prison system. So Virginia is on its way, we'll say. While there is currently a bill being considered to close their primaries to independents, there is something else going on at the same time. A bill has recently been introduced to allow instant runoff voting for Congress and state office in Virginia. On January 12th, the Virginia delegate Nicholas Freitas, he's a Republican in Culpeper, he introduced HB 2315. It would provide Virginia would use instant runoff voting for Congress and state office. And I'll post a link to the text of the bill. I got this information from Ballot Access News. And so you can go ahead and read up on that and see what Virginia is trying to accomplish lately in terms of its state-run election system, whether voting is getting easier or harder, more fair or less fair. There's interesting news out of Virginia that if you're in that state or you have certain interests, might be a good idea to pay attention. Virginia is also going to be holding elections in 2017 at the state and local level as well. So very timely. Good luck.